Hello, everybody. My name is Claire Campbell. I've been a ballerina and dancer since I was 1 year old, so almost 17 or 18 years. And KB was actually my first dance teacher. So I've been dancing at South Bay Dance Center my whole life. I've also danced in Chicago for Joffrey and in Utah for Ballet West. So I'm just going to do a little bit of a ballet class today. Nothing too hard, but fun. Um, you can use some 2 or 3 pound weights, depending at any time, pretty much in this. And you will also, optional, you can use a TheraBand for the stretch at the end. So, yeah. And I'll be also giving water breaks, or you can pause whenever you would like. So, first we're going to start with pliés. So just to the side, your hand on the bar, standing in first position. You want your heels together. You don't have to turn out all the way like me, but being okay with here, or you can be fully turned out, whatever your body needs. So we're going to go plie, stretch, plie, and stretch, and plie, and force starch up over your arches, and hold. And at this point, you can have your weights in your arms, or not, whatever you feel comfortable with. And just hold if you can try and balance. And then go to second position, plie, and stretch, plie, and stretch, plie, and up in second position now. And you want your hips to be underneath you so you can have extra stability. Your knees are straight, your body's in one piece. Try and hold again. And bring it around to fourth position now. You want an even space in between your front and your back foot. And you plie, and stretch, and plie, and stretch, and plie, and up. And you can cross more if you'd like. Plie, and then you want a tendu to your next position, fifth position. You want your toe on your heel on this one. So your left foot should be back and your right foot should be forward. You go plie and stretch, plie and stretch, and plie and up. And you can leave a gap here in your feet, or you can come to susu with no gap, whatever your body feels like, and bring a balance. And if you really want to, you can go all the way up. And you can plie down. And that's it, one side. And I can show you on this side what the weight can look like. So I'll just grab a 2, or you can have a 3 or whatever. If you're super buff, you can have 5 even. Okay. Plie and stretch. Plie and stretch. And plie, force arch, and up. Undo, plie, stretch, plie, and stretch, and all the way down. If you want, you can go all the way down, go up, and since first and second are the same on both sides because your weight is even, you can also in first position, you can bring it all the way down in grand plie if you would like. Like that. But now just going straight into fourth. Plie. Stretch. Plie, keeping your weight evenly distributed. Stretch. Plie. Forced arch. And up. Making sure that you are all in one piece, not leaning forward or back. You can do a lower impact version if you want, whatever your body feels like. Plie it out into fifth. Plie and stretch. Plie and stretch. Plie. Forced arch and up. Susu if you want. And up. And you can even switch the weight from hand to hand, and plie, and back to first. And that's plies. So it's really versatile if you want to do weights or no weights. I know my arm's tired from just that one side. Okay, next thing we're going to be doing is tendus, which means that you're going to be putting your foot out in front of you. I'm sure you guys can tell what that is. So we're just going to start nice and easy in first position. Again, this is what it looks like from the front. Can do. So we're going to go front and here and side and here. And what you want to do is you really want to stretch with your toe. You want to go as far as you can and straighten these knees. And in and back. Keep your hips in line. And side again. Okay, I'm going to face this side now. Front and close. And side. And close. And back. And close. And side. And close. And if you really want, you can do it with the arms. Front. And close. And side. And close. And back. And close. And side. And close. And now you can stretch forward, either in first position, like this, or in parallel, whatever you feel like. So just take a nice stretch. Really feel your hamstrings in the back of your legs, and you can plie here, and stretch, and plie, and stretch, to come up. You can, again, in parallel, or first, you just want to have a little arch to warm up your back. Okay, other side. 5, 6, 7, 8. Tendu, and in, and tendu, and in, and tendu, and in, and tendu, and in again, tendu, and in, and tendu, and in, tendu, and in, tendu, and in with the arm. Tendu, and in, tendu, and in, tendu, and in, tendu, and in. Stretch. Now again, you can do what you did last time, or you can switch it up. I did parallel, now I'm doing turned out. Do plie. Roll it up. And back. And that is it for tendus. Again, I know it's a little bit late, but you can also do that with weights in your hands or whatever you want. Okay, so now rond de jambes, which means circle of the leg in French, and it's what it sounds like. So you're going to start in front as if you would be going to tendu, and then you bring it around to where you would be in second tendu, and then all the way back here in tendu. So it looks like this. Okay, just nice and simple, and you can grab water if you want. Let me get water really fast. And this one you can also do with weights. I'll grab 2. Nice and simple. So you're gonna go plie, carry it around, and straight. Plie, carry it around, straight. Now with straight legs, and you can just keep your arm to the side if you want. 3, and 4. Again, plie, and around, and straight, and plie, and around, and straight. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And to the back, reverse. And side. And front. And close. And 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Now plie in 5th, and go up to Susu, or you can go into 4th, or you can go a little bit out. But Susu, and hold this. And now you can turn to the other side, just change your weights, or you can just walk around, and we're ready for the other side. 7, 8, plie, and around, plie, and around, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, plie, and around, plie, and around, and 1, and 2, 3, 4, to the back, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and straight, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And you really want to feel the plie in this leg. You don't want to twist your knee. You want to keep it as open as possible. And then also feel the opposition between these two legs. This one coming out and this one also coming out, so you have wide range of motion. Just 4 more. 1, 2, keep your hips up. 3, and 4. We go plie, and up. You really want your feet close together. You won't want them to separate if you're going to go to Susu. Keep your knees straight and your pelvis tucked under, engaging your abs. It's a full body workout. And switch sides. Good job. Okay, now we're going to take a stretch at the bar. This will be really chill and easy, and it'll get your body moving before we do some other things. I'm going to come around to this side. And this is just going to be really simple, low impact. So you can put your foot on this bar, most likely, or up here if you're really flexible. But I'll just stay down here for now. So you want to make sure your hips are straight. You don't want to lift. You don't want to do funny things because it can get you injured. So you really want to have your legs open on both sides. So you want your heel up, not like this. Just plie here, plie here, plie, and here, and stretch. 2. Want to feel it really in your oblique. You want to reach towards your foot. Plie, and here, plie, here. 3, 4. Now you want to go up, and you can face your leg now, and you want your hips to be facing your foot. You don't want it open anymore. Just plie here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and stretch forward. Just put your foot, stretch your foot out. Relax it, massage it. You can come up, and if you're feeling comfortable, you can arch your back again. You don't want to let your lower back go, just your upper back. Okay, other side. Plie. Up. Make sure you're getting situated. Plie. Up. Plie. Stretch. Plie. stretch. Last one, 4, and stretch over again. Should feel really good on the side and your obliques. Make sure you're pointing your toe. Now face your foot again. Plie and stretch. Here you can have your hand on your hip, or you can have your arm out. If you really want, you can have your weights, or up. 3, 4, and stretch. Again, this should feel really good on the underside of your legs. You can massage your foot, you can do whatever you want. You can plie here, on either side. Okay. Now I'm gonna stretch my back out a little bit. So this one's a little bit trickier, but you can either have your leg like this at the bar, or you can put your knee on the bar and face it this way. So I'm going to do this one first. So you want to have your foot turned out. Again, you don't have to be as turned out as me. You can be here or whatever you would like, whatever feels best. Then you want your leg crossed like this and your arms back. And you're going to plie, stretch, and plie, and stretch, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and you can rest your foot on the bar and stretch back. Okay, other side, just come out of it slowly. You can shake your legs out a little bit if you want. Get situated. Make sure your body's feeling good. 7, and 8. Here we go. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. You should feel a crunch in your back. Stretch back. Up. And for this one, you should feel a crunch in your back. Your back is going to be sore tomorrow, at least I hope so. So what you want is your back to be crunched like this, or like this. It's called attitude, this is called arabesque. And it really will strengthen your back and give you a lot of mobility and flexibility as well as strength. Okay, so now I was just going to stretch my back in another way. You can put your foot on the bar, actually this way, crossed and turned out, and stretch forward here. And this will give you a nice long stretch in the back of your legs too. And this one, you can also come back. Not too much, you don't want to force it. And you can just be here. You can stretch this front muscle too. Will feel stretched. Go to the other side quickly. You want to keep both of your legs straight. And stretch forward. Nice stretch. You can plie in any of these positions that you want. And stretch back. Nice. Okay. Get some water. I know that was tough. And then we can head to the ground for some cooling down stretches. And also a little bit of strengthening in our feet. Okay, so at this point, you can have a TheraBand or you can just do it without. So I'll show both versions. So you want to sit on your butt and you want to have your legs out in front of you. And basically, it's just basic flexing and pointing, and this is really good for your ankle strength, your shin strength, and also your core, because you want to stay up in a straight line. You don't want to hunch like this. So it's good for your back, it's good for your abs, good for your legs, everything. So if you're going to use your TheraBand, you want to take it like this, and you want to put it over just your toes, and like this part of your foot, the ball of your foot, like this, and straighten your legs out. And it'll just give you a little resistance when you point and flex. So I'll give everyone a minute to get there. This, however you want. 8. We're gonna go point and flex and point and flex. And you can pull it back as much as you want or as little as you want. And flex and point 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 and flex. Now you're going to do one foot at a time. Point. Now this will give it more resistance. And point. And you want to push back with your flexed foot as well. Duality. Point. Back. And point. And back. Good. You should be feeling it in your ankles. And a little bit of pain is a little good, but you don't want too much pain, so make sure to listen to your body. So now we're just going to be using our turnout muscles, which is good for the outside of your hips also. So just point, turn out, together, and out, together, and out. And you want to feel your muscle that's in here. It's called your psoas muscle. You want to be using that and not your legs to strengthen your hips. Out, and together, and out, and together, and out. You can flex, together, flex, together, really straightening your knees. You can sit up too, together, flex, together, point, and then reach for your toes. This will give you a nice stretch. Again, you can pull back on your feet, flex them, point them, just give a minute to yourself. Okay, now just some light stretches again. You can have a nice lunge. You come up and you can just go to a runner's lunge like this. You don't have to be, it's okay to be here, it's okay to be here. You don't have to be as low as I am, but this will really just stretch the front of your hip, under your leg. This, back and forth, you can rock. And it's totally okay wherever you are. If you're here, you can rock forward and back, side to side, just really feeling it in your body. It's all about you. It's not about following me. It's all about focusing on how your body feels and how it's getting strengthened. You can put your knee down even if you would like. You can stretch back. This. Flex. Point. Good. Other side. Back to runner's lunge. And you want your foot to be parallel here, both of them. Again, rocking front and back, front, back, side to side, side to side, up, side to side. Just as long as you're feeling that stretch in a position similar to this, you're good to go. Put your knee down now. Tuck your feet under. Just follow along slowly. Feeling good. Back. Front. And back. Okay, if you're up or wherever you are, that's okay. Just make your way to the ground and sit in butterfly and just stretch forward. Nice and easy. Try and push your knees down with that psoas muscle again. You can work pushing one side down, trying to keep it there. Just gently pressing, don't put too much force. Trying to keep it there as you push the other one down. Nice and easy. Push both down. This will also give you a little arm workout. So easy. One of our last stretches, go to straddle with your legs out. It's okay if you're here or here, wherever you are. You can just stretch forward as much as you can. If you're here, as long as you feel the stretch, it doesn't matter. Or you can be down here. Just as long as you feel the stretch. You want to keep your toes pointed and turned out. Again, if you're here and you're feeling that stretch, that's okay. Just feel it for your body. Nice and easy. That. Stretch forward one more time. And that's it. Thank you so much for coming to this class. I hope you enjoyed. Again, my name is Claire Campbell, and it was super fun teaching you. I hope to see you next time. Bye!